Time, space, consciousness. These are the fundamental structures of reality as we experience it. But what if I told you that time is an illusion, space is fluid, and consciousness is the key to unlocking dimensions beyond the physical world? What if everything you thought you knew about reality was merely a limited perspective of something far greater? In this discussion, we will explore the esoteric nature of time and space, the evolution of consciousness from the third dimension to the fourth, and ultimately to the fifth. Drawing upon the wisdom of ancient traditions Hermeticism, Kabbalah, Gnosticism, Theosophy, Hinduism, and even quantum physics, we will uncover the hidden truths that lie beyond the veil of material existence. Let us dive into time and space, and let's get nautical. The nature of 3D reality, the material illusion in the third dimension. We experience life through the constraints of physical matter, linear time, and the illusion of separation. This is the realm of the ego, where we define ourselves based on external conditions, our bodies, possessions, societal roles, and belief systems. The physical world appears solid and absolute, and we are taught to believe that time moves in one direction, from past to present to future. But esoteric traditions teach us that this is merely a construct. In Kabbalah, the third-dimensional world corresponds to Maketh, the kingdom, the lowest sphere on the tree of life. It is a reflection of higher realities, yet it is the most condensed and restrictive plane of existence. In Gnosticism, this realm is ruled by the demiurge, a false god who has entrapped souls in ignorance, keeping them bound to material pursuits and preventing them from remembering their divine origins. Plato, one of the greatest minds of the ancient world, spoke of the world of forms, an unseen, higher reality where the true essence of things exists. He suggested that what we perceive with our senses is nothing more than shadows on the wall of a cave, mere reflections of something far more real. Pythagoras, another great philosopher and mystic, taught that the universe is structured by divine mathematics, and that everything we see in the material world is governed by unseen patterns. Theosophist Helena Blavatsky also revealed that the material world is but a dense vibration of higher spiritual energy. She taught that humans are divine beings who have descended into physical bodies, temporarily forgetting their true nature. This notion aligns with the Hermetic principle, as above, so below, which states that our physical reality is a microcosm of a greater unseen macrocosm. The transition to 4D, the astral and mental planes beyond the limitations of 3D, lies the fourth dimension, a realm where time becomes fluid and consciousness begins to expand beyond the physical senses. Here, the past, present, and future are not separate, but interconnected. Many who experience lucid dreaming, astral projection, or deep meditation tap into this plane, where thoughts can shape reality almost instantly. The fourth dimension is often referred to as the astral plane, a place where energy, emotions, and thought forms exist. In Kabbalah, this corresponds to Yesod, the foundation, which acts as a bridge between the material world and the higher spiritual realms. It is here that we begin to perceive the interconnectedness of all things. In Hindu and Buddhist traditions, this dimension aligns with the Manamayakasha, or the mental sheath, where beings develop siddhis, spiritual abilities such as telepathy, remote viewing, and precognition. Many ancient sages spoke of reaching this state through deep meditation, allowing them to access knowledge beyond the constraints of time and space. One of the most fascinating aspects of 4D is the concept of the Akashic Records, a vast ethereal library that stores the history of all events, thoughts, and experiences throughout time. Edgar Cayce, known as the Sleeping Prophet, frequently accessed the Akashic Records to provide insights into past lives, healing, and the nature of reality itself. Rudolf Steiner, another mystic, described the etheric and astral bodies explaining how humans exist in multiple dimensions simultaneously, but are often unaware of these higher aspects of themselves. This is also where synchronicity comes into play. Carl Jung, the father of analytical psychology, introduced the idea that meaningful coincidences are not random, but rather manifestations of deeper spiritual connections. In the fourth dimension, thoughts and intentions begin to shape reality in more direct ways, preparing the individual for the next phase of consciousness evolution, 5D, the realm of unity consciousness, and the dissolution of time. The fifth dimension is where time ceases to exist as we know it. Here, all moments past, present, and future exist simultaneously in the eternal now. It is a state of being where duality collapses, and all things are understood as one interconnected whole. This is what many traditions describe as enlightenment, Christ consciousness, cosmic awareness, or nirvana. In Kabbalistic teachings, this corresponds to Tiferet and the higher spheres, where the ego dissolves into divine light. Gnostic traditions describe this as reuniting with the pleroma, the fullness, the true divine state beyond the illusion of separation. Hinduism calls this samadhi, the state of pure oneness with the universe. Jesus Christ embodied this state of consciousness, teaching that the kingdom of heaven is within us, and that by dissolving the ego, we can return to our divine nature. Laozi, the sage of Taoism, spoke of aligning with the Tao, the infinite flow of the universe, where one no longer resists but moves in harmony with existence. Many modern thinkers, including Nikola Tesla, understood that the universe is made of energy, frequency, and vibration concepts that align with the idea of higher dimensional realities. Quantum physics, too, is beginning to catch up with ancient esoteric knowledge, suggesting that time and space are not fixed, but flexible constructs shaped by consciousness itself. How to transition from 3D to 5D, transitioning from the third dimension to the fifth, is a profound spiritual process that involves both inner work and a fundamental shift in perception. The first step in this journey is detachment from material illusions. In the third dimension, we are conditioned to believe that our identity is tied to our possessions, status, and physical body. However, esoteric teachings remind us that these are temporary constructs, mere reflections of deeper realities. To transcend 3D, one must begin questioning the nature of existence, seeking knowledge beyond conventional teachings, and cultivating mindfulness to recognize the illusion of separation. As consciousness expands into the fourth dimension, the mind plays a pivotal role in shaping reality. At this stage, mastering thought and energy becomes essential. Meditation, lucid dreaming, and energy work such as Reiki or Qigong help bridge the gap between physical perception and astral awareness. Developing intuitive abilities, engaging in acts of compassion, and maintaining high vibrational states through gratitude and love accelerate this transition. Reaching the fifth dimension requires a complete surrender of the ego. Here, one no longer perceives life through the lens of separation, but instead experiences unity with all existence. Deep meditation, contemplation of the infinite, and unconditional love dissolve the barriers that keep one bound to lower dimensional thought. The more one aligns with their higher self, the more effortlessly they step into 5D awareness, experiencing the universe as an interconnected, timeless whole. Closing thoughts, esoteric traditions have long taught that time and space are illusions, mere constructs of lower dimensional perception. As we awaken to the truth of our existence, we begin to see that consciousness itself is the architect of reality. The path from 3D to 5D is not just a metaphysical concept, it is a journey of awakening, a cosmic shift in awareness that is happening on a collective scale. The question is, are you ready to break free from the illusion and step into the infinite? If this message resonates with you, Subscribe to the channel for more deep dives into esoteric wisdom and hidden knowledge. Like this video, share it with others who are on this journey, and let's continue unraveling the mysteries of the universe together. Until next time, stay awakened and keep seeking the truth. As always, peace, love, and harmony to all.